After the success of last year's hunt, we packed up yet again for our third straight year in Wyoming. The 2019 deer season would feature new faces, new challenges, and some truly wild weather. This year we had 4 buck tags and 8 doe tags to fill in just 6 days, and so we knew we had our work cut out for us. But hunting, as with life, doesn't always go as planned. Each day is filled with ups and downs, mistakes and missed opportunities, as well as success and great satisfaction. As I found out, camera work doesn't always go as planned either. All of these scenarios played out within the very first few hours of the very first day. A missed shot with a rifle, followed by a missed shot with a camera. Disappointment, followed by success, all came away within a matter of seconds. You got him. He's dead. Oh my gosh, Aaron. And just dropped it like a sack of potatoes. 102 yards. I think it's right up here on top of the hill.
There it is. I see it right in front of you, Aaron. Right here.
Beautiful, beautiful whitetail. Yeah, maybe it's only a 10 point. I thought it might have been a 12.
Look at that cool extra antler.
Wow, look at that beautiful deer.
Not bigger than
It's not bigger than Dad's, it's taller.
It's
Definitely taller. That is a nice whitetail. That is a nice 10 point, Aaron. That is a beautiful buck. It's taller than Dad's. It's not wider than Dad's.
Not as wide or as thick as Dad's.
That is a beautiful buck, Aaron.
Beautiful buck out here.
Here, hold it up for me.
That's the, yeah.
Get down low behind it. Get base of the antlers.
Yeah, grab the antler. Yeah. Hold it out there.
Night one.
Tip it down.
Oh, Aaron. That is a gorgeous 10 point. Look at that.
Aaron.
Look at that.
I love the tickets, man.
So after day 1 buck down, and the next day would be filled with its own challenges. The temperature rose to over 80 degrees over the next few days, and we decided to split up to cover more ground. While a few of us had no success, Brad, who had missed the 10 point the day earlier, got a second chance at redemption. After waiting on a nice 4x4 mule deer to move for over 8 hours and dusk closing in, a coyote call is what finally caused this curious buck to check things out a little closer. Day 2, 2 bucks down, and 2 to go. The next turn of events were both exciting and unfortunately disappointing. My dad had taken a nice 9 point a year earlier, and he went out to find success again. Unfortunately, I was really tired that morning. I had just returned home from a nearly 1-month trip to the Middle East and only had a few days of rest in between that trip and this trip to Wyoming. So I ended up sleeping in. And of course, the cameraman missed a great opportunity to film a wonderful hunt. A perfect broadside shot at just under 200 yards, and my dad took down a truly unique old buck that we had seen a few times over the previous days.
It was like we thought.
Well,
Small.
here we are, day 4, right? Day 4. Today's Wednesday or Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
Day 4.
Day 4. I didn't get it on video because I was sleeping in, but it was worth it, kind of. It would have been better to get it on video, but I was so tired. And Dad shot a deer. a deer that we had spotted a couple times. It's big on one side and kind of crazy and unique on the other side, so it's not symmetrical. Obviously, we haven't. Okay, so now the search begins. You know the area that it fell.
Walk straight, I see him.
Here, let me get up there so I can video Dad walking up to it.
Oh yeah.
There he is. There's our deer.
There he is.
He's got some mass on that side. Yeah, he does. That is a cool. Oh my gosh, look at the mass on that deer, Dad. You just walked right in front of my video.
Sorry, dude.
That is a
Look
massive
up. That's
buck.
10. That's 10-inch tine.
That is
Pull
a
that thing out
Look
here,
at the
Dad.
mass on that side.
Oh, wow.
That is got some mass. Dad, that is a cool buck.
Yep, I knew it. Split.
He got all messed up on that side.
Yeah.
But that is a cool looking buck, Dad.
Look at the size of that.
He has got some mass.
He did break these off.
Yeah.
He was
busted
This
symmetrical.
one broke off.
He broke these three.
Wow,
He was
they're
symmetrical
broken.
at one time.
He is a pretty. That is an old deer, Dad.
Yeah, he's huge.
That's an old buck.
That's an old buck.
Oh, you shot him.
Oh, you shot him way forward.
Well, no,
Yeah.
that's the out
Out.
shot.
Yep,
We got
he
him.
shot him from the
Okay.
other side.
Okay.
I think he hit him in the lungs.
That's a nice buck, Dad. Holy cow, look at, I mean, just the body on that deer. He's a beast, Dad. Look at his head.
Don't point your gun
Look
at
at the
him.
size of his head on a whitetail.
Yeah.
Big.
And I hit him right there.
Yeah.
With 3 nice bucks down, we turned our attention to our final tag. And I'll admit, we were getting a little nervous. The weather had turned for the worse. It went from nearly 85 degrees and sunny to 14 degrees and snowy in a matter of just 36 hours. The wind was howling, the temperature brutally cold. And as dusk was approaching on the second to the last day of the hunt, we weren't seeing any deer moving. And admittedly, we were getting a little nervous. We had seen 2 shooters the day before, one in the 140s and a true giant in the 160s. We would take either one, of course, but things weren't looking so great. But just before the sun went down on day 6, our luck turned. At least we thought so anyway. The 140-inch 12-point that we had seen once before stepped out at around 250 yards away and was on the move. He stopped for just a second, and Joel shot. And I watched him go down. At least I thought I did. We looked for nearly 3 hours in the dark that night, in the cold, snowy, brutally windy weather. But we went to bed thinking Joel had missed and that my eyes had deceived me. That was one long, sleepless night, and if you've ever missed a nice buck before, you know what I mean. We thought Joel might have squandered his only opportunity to put down a buck on this trip. But what a difference the daylight makes.
Okay, so here we are. Joel shot last night at a buck from 200 yards away, and we could not find it. I said, I know for a fact that thing fell down dead. We couldn't find it. It was dark. We said, let's just go in.
We walked for 2 seconds.
We walked for 2
today.
seconds. We walk. Look at this buck. Look at this giant buck.
Look at these.
Joel shot a double split brow tine 12-point. It's not a mainframe 12. It's a mainframe 10, but because of the double splits, it's a 12-point, and it's a giant.
That is so fat.
It
Look
is
at
a
that.
big buck.
That's a buck you shoot out here.
Oh, that's a beaut. Oh, that's a buck you shoot anywhere. That is a beautiful buck, dude. That's a beautiful buck. So snow.
We found it. Thanks, dudes. Yes.
We ended up filling all of our tags, except for one doe tag. Wyoming 2019 turned out to be a truly great year. Full of ups and downs, crazy weather, and a lot of missed camera shots, unfortunately. That's on me. But also filled with great friends, a beautiful landscape, and incredible wildlife. That's what keeps us coming back. And so as the sun set on our final day, we headed home. And as each year passes, we fall more and more in love with northeastern Wyoming. And Lord willing, we will be back again to chronicle yet another adventure together next year.